Some of the spells are concerned, and now looking for a little bit as Andel's in a lot of trouble.
Tries to get through potentially some trickier lane spots, but not really working out. Now, Jiu, you're getting dove.
Yeah, he does have barrier. He's going to use it. The closes here as well, and just far in this series, DRX haven't quite managed to make it work. As now Yukao may have to use the flash, as there's Cataclysm, and there is that flash we were talking about, as that feather recall was ridiculous. Jiu taking so much damage, has to flash. He's on like, what, 1 health? As Peter flashes on in. Fine form. Rich hopping around just a little bit there as Counter-Strike just try and mitigate. There's the flash in as we got the zoom from Jonas Strong as well. Rich does have that Mega Nart charging up. Dudu is not this. Flashes on in. We've got another fight that looks very similar. Now the Vi comes forward. Cease and desist, and down goes the Xayah. No option to use that Featherstorm at all. And now Closer is in the back of this pit. Has to flash. Looking for a kill onto Rich, who's holding this minion wave away from the turret, but Closer's moving in as well. Oh, that's a very dead Gnar, isn't it? Yep, Closer's going to come.
They don't fall into that trap again.
Oh, Andel is here in position. Dudu does have the Counter-Strike now, but just gets a bit of movement speed and is now looking for a bit of an angle as Pioshik's going to turn up. There's a Cataclysm onto Rich. Pop Blossom does not a whole lot of anything at all, and the Gnar is just dead. Spiked. Not a big deal as Peter in the river. I'm not sure about this one. The snare does go wide though, as Jiu does manage to proc the passive, and that is a lot of damage. Push up here in this lane as Dudu with Counter-Strike. Not feeling all that killable, as there is a Gnar to throw him against the wall. Wallop comes down as well, and that Counter-Strike did not a whole lot of anything at all. There is the cease and desist. Xandel was tanking up that turret for way too long, and he is just going to die. Now Dudu, it gets sniped by the Void Seeker, but I have a feeling that Willer is not going to make it out, and Dr. Army's going to... A lot of the pressure here that DNS does have, as now Dudu and Rich going to be fighting. Gnar comes on down. House is going to connect as Rich decides to go in. Wallop avoided though beautifully, and the Grandmaster's Might from Dudu is going to make things so difficult. Cinders and the Flash will get Rich out of there. And Dr. Arm and Peter are very scary right now. 2-1-3 on the Xayah, as now they're going to try and collapse onto Dudu. The wall is going to be set up, and Dudu is going to try and buy as much time as possible as the Realm Warp is delivering the rest of the team in, but they couldn't get close enough, and down goes the Jax. Just bring all your friends. That's the way to deal with it, as that's a Rift Herald just thrown down. Is so far up. Okay, well, Cease and Desist is going to come down. Talia Vi working out here, but does flash, and Closer has the Ghost now running, and so will be able to get himself out.
Should be able to get it. I mean, DNS are moving to defend, but Dr. Arm in trouble.
Yeah, that Featherstorm timing fantastic, but now it's on cooldown as the wall comes in. And Dr. Arm, there's the flash forward. Cease and Desist comes down, and Jiu should be able to lock this one up, and that is the kill. Pop Blossom used very defensively, but means Pioshik can't get too much done, as now Closer is zoned out of the fight as well. Rich just trying to be frustrating. Pioshik gets out, but now he's not able to help with the rest of this battle. Able to answer back that trade quite nicely, as Willer realizing that he's not having a very good time. The Weaver's Wall to get Yukao out. And now Andel's also surfing over. Looking for that Pop Blossom angle, finds one. Featherstorm now down as well. Cease and Desist comes in though, and in goes Jiu. It's a big Gnar as well, but Cataclysm is fantastic. Pioshik immediately punished for it though, and Closer goes down. It's a double. As Weaver's Wall to get Yukao, but he gets immediately put into the Rune Prison. Now Willer is going to try and mitigate it. Oh my god, where did Closer go? Pop Blossom now as well, as DRX are looking to add winning to winning. As Dudu, I don't think he's going to be able to get enough done. There is that Dusk at Dawn you were talking about, and Jiu is going ballistic. That is the least one kill, but the incredible seismic shove is looking real good here. The flash from Yukao. Now he's got an arm guard as well, so it's going to feel a whole lot better. Flash Cataclysm for Pioshik here, but where's the follow-up? He does drag his way out, as the Pop Blossom is actually baited quite nicely. As Willow with the flash forward, there's the Cease and Desist, and no Featherstorm for Dr. Arm. No way to press any buttons at all, and now the rest of DRX are bearing down on DNS. Rich is going to die, but he takes Closer with him.
Just a tricky spot to be in.
I would say tricky certainly does fit the bill. As Closer looking for an angle once again, as there is another flag drag and the Cataclysm, but Pioshik is now in an awkward spot, goes down immediately. They do take out the Nico as the wild growth is decent once again, but unfortunately there is no follow-up. And DNS, they realize that what they need is a Hail Mary, and unfortunately they span around on the spot and fell over.